Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 96, and today we are returning with a massive doubleheader with our Lions as we take on Arsenal away in an early season title clash at the Emirates Stadium in a second versus third battle, and then perhaps one of our biggest European games of the series so far as we play host to Benfica in the penultimate game of the Champions League group stage as well. And as you can see right now by the respective tables, this is why today's episode is so big right now. Both us and Arsenal in third and second place respectively are 4 points behind league leaders Manchester City heading into the game in London, and in the Champions League right now we are 3 points behind Benfica, our opponents today, and Barcelona, who of course we beat in match day 3. So if we are to be in a serious title race this season, I said it in the last episode, these are the sort of games we need to target wins in, and if we are to qualify in the top 2 to knockout stages, this is a game we need to win. So 2 must-win games for Millwall today. It's going to be massive, and there's been no games off camera, so let's dive straight into the first one away at the Emirates Stadium. So Arsenal, first game today, let's just get straight to it. So heading into the game right now, we are on a fantastic run in the Premier League. We've won our last, is it 6 or possibly 7 games in the Premier League right now, and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling really confident at getting a result here. Now we come back from an international break, so whilst no players right now are injured or suspended, a lot of the players, as you can see, are quite tired, and some important players in our side as well, such as Timon, who's going to be rested for the game, and also McKennie as well. So this will be our lineup for the game, 4-2-4, our normal league system, and this is our first 11. Petkovic in goal, Nana getting a start at left back, so I like this kid a lot, but interesting thing about this, his contract's up again at the end of the season, and he doesn't want to sign a new one, so this is our hottest young prospect right now, and we might well lose him on a free transfer come the end of the season. So Nana at left back, Daniel, Ferencik and Ranieri completes our back 4. In the middle, Dobby and Paolo with Louise and Webster on the wings, up top together, Benka and Marek Kuchar as well. On the bench, Rulli, the Czech, Pereira, Koulibaly, Pingu, O'Connell, and also Kabaki as well. So key players missing today due to fitness reasons: McKennie, Allsop, Timon, 3 of our most important players in our first 11. First game, Arsenal away. Let's keep the win streak going. Come on, you Lions. Obviously, this being our 11th season, we have won 3 trophies in all. The Europa League, the Euro Super Cup, and of course the first ever trophy we won, the Carabao Cup. But this season, I'm wondering what is our best chance of silverware. The Carabao Cup is gone. Obviously, don't run into the FA Cup until January in the 3rd round. And the Premier League right now, I would have to say, due to the fact we always rest a team in the FA Cup, I would have to say right now, the best chance of silverware this season is probably the Premier League. We started off well, we're on a good streak right now, and after beating Chelsea in the last game, in the last episode, we could really do with a big win here. And here's Benker on the ball, going for goal from just outside the area, putting it wide. And at the moment, I've got to say, I'm really liking how we keep going at these big teams. We're definitely fancying ourselves now as a team that can compete for silverware. We've already beaten Spurs, we've already beaten Manchester United, we've already beaten Chelsea this season. Why not Arsenal as well? Here's Dobby on the ball, 25 yards from goal, rolls it through, Benker one-on-one, fires it home and gives us the lead. Not the best of starts this season for Benker, but his teammates were the ones that were stepping in and picking up the slack. But now Benker, he's had his few weeks off of scoring goals, now he's getting back to it. Benker puts us in front, 1-0 Lions, and it's his 3rd goal in 3 games. Dobby de Romania with a nice little through ball, Benker's first touch is good, controls it well and fires it home. 1-0 Millwall, perfect start. But the Gunners looking to respond instantly here. We're across to the far post into the middle, and the header goes onto the roof of the net. Still up by a goal, and if we can win this game, we'll leapfrog the Gunners, jump into 2nd place, cut the gap on City to just a point. Oh, this is a massive game, and we started off well, but here come Arsenal, as we expect, looking to respond. It's Treveria who crosses, it's a deep one, Isaac heads it back in, and Robinson hits the post, and it's cleared away by Paolo. A little spell of pressure here from Arsenal. We need to tighten up. I was going to say to the boys right now, tighten up. Keep it tight at the back if you can. And here come the Gunners again. Panda coming through and puts it just off the post. Actually, it was going to go wide. Off the post. We've got to tighten up. The Gunners right now are exploiting us. Brilliant first half this though. Very good action so far. And half an hour in, the Gunners really, you would say, should be at least back on level terms. Hit the woodwork twice in a couple of minutes. And here they come again. Alexander Isaac on the ball. Back towards Jeremy Piet. And now inside to Mustafa, back out wide towards the Swedish striker. Good tackle by Paolo, but it's come straight back to the Gunners. Treveria down the right-hand side will cross to the far post. Isaac heads it down, and the shot is deflected, and Nani gets it behind for a corner. I think I need to make changes right now. The Gunners, surely at some point, are going to level things up. Tempted to push Louise and Webster back to wide midfielders and play a 4-4-2, at least until the end of the half, to give us a bit more coverage and support for our fullbacks as well. So I think I'll do that. It does now mean that Kuchar and Benker are a little bit more isolated up top, but if we can just survive until half-time, still leading by a goal, we'll certainly take it. We're very lucky to still be in front here. We took the chance we got, delighted with that, but the Gunners should be at least back on level terms. But half-time whistle about to go, and what a win this will be if we can hold on to it. Second half to come, big 45 minutes in the season, let alone just a game. Webster is not doing too well out there, and he's tiring as well. Now, I'm very tempted to bring on Pereira to give Ranieri a bit more coverage down that right-hand side, but I think I'll leave it just for now and say nothing to the boys at half-time. Keep Webster and Louise back as we still operate in the 4-4-2 right now. But second half to come, and if we can win this game, it will be absolutely massive. But I'm fully expecting the Gunners to get back on level terms. They certainly deserve it. And let's see if we can do it right from kickoff here in the second half. Roy Robinson crosses, Daniel heads it away, but Louise is first to the loose ball. And maybe a chance to counter it. A Brazilian finds Marek Kuchar, and the captain plays that wide towards Clinton and Webster. Webster comes inside and plays it across the field towards Louise. Nice ball to Benker, who's coming through. Kuchar's in the middle, Jimenez clears it away. But back to Louise, and the pressure is still on Arsenal. Across the middle, Marek off the crossbar, and Jimenez wins a free kick with a shove by Marek, and he gets a booking as well. Still 1-0. What a game this has been, though. But as Webster surrenders possession, here come the Gunners on the counter. Long ball through towards Isaac. Down the left, does he want to cut inside? Rolls it across. Robinson's there on the edge. Comes backwards. Oh, brilliant ball down. Treverio's through. Pekovic with the save. Thank God the finish was poor. Great ball by Robinson. Still the lead is 1. How has there only been 1 goal in this game? It's been brilliant. Absolutely no way this game finishes 1-0. I'll say this right now. There is absolutely no way this game finishes 1-0. Here's Kuchar on the ball. Pass deflected and comes back to Robinson. Now here comes Isaac on the ball for the Gunners. Takes over the halfway line and finds Panda inside the area and puts it wide of the post. Another golden chance for Arsenal goes begging. They've had 4 clear-cut chances. They hit the woodwork twice, yet they're still yet to find the back of the net. I'm going to make my change now. I'm going to take off Webster, who's played poorly out there, and bring on... Oh, do I go bold or do we go defensive? We can bring on Pereira for more coverage down the right, perhaps, and switch these 2 roles around. Or do we bring on O'Connell down the right-hand side? I'm very tempted. A new right side pairing, perhaps with Pereira and O'Connell together. No, do you know what? I'm going to make just a 1 sub here. Keep Ranieri on there and bring on O'Connell. So O'Connell's going to come on, going bold here, and I might possibly push him up as well, along with Louise too. Oh, this is risky. Yeah, let's go 4-2-4. Let's go for the second goal. Let's go for the kill. Oh, Benker's shot saved by Lucas. And oh, it's gone in. Wells making changes. And Julian Benker. Oh, can I cancel them now? I'll cancel them now because we've now got 2 goals up and we got it. And Julian Benker has put us 2 goals up and bagged his brace. It's always the danger of making tactical changes when the game's still going on. But I never like to pause it. I don't think it's cheating or anything, but I like to keep it sort of like more realistic in that way. But Benker's shot was saved, but he was first to react to the loose ball, squeezed it in from a tight angle, punches the corner flag a la Tim Cahill, and makes it 2-0 to the Lions. 25 minutes on the clock, but here come the Gunners, and the game is far from done. Isaac cutting in from the left-hand side, finds Mustafa. Oh, great save by Pekovic. He is in great form right now. Right, so I'm making my change now. O'Connell for Webster, who's had an uncharacteristically poor game. He started off so well this season, but not a great game from out there today. And I'm going to bring on Koulibaly for Paolo as well, for more energy through the middle of the park. I love Koulibaly so much, man. He's such a great score player to have. But 17.5 minutes on the clock. What a win this will be if we can hold on to it. Come on. 15.5 minutes to go as Montez heads it forward towards Reece Nelson. And Nelson on the ball, plays it long towards Alexander Isaac. And Isaac back inside towards Jeremy Piet. As Piet finds Mustafa, just got to remain tight at the back now and see out this win. But as Piet finds a bit of space and finds Reece Nelson, who always scores against us in FM, the ball's rolled back towards Piet on the edge, across the middle, Isaac fires it over. How on earth have they not scored today? And as we're about to enter the final 15 seconds of normal time, we're still leading by 2 as Ferencik finds O'Connell and Koulibaly finds Marek. And if this goal goes in, it's free. It is free. I said if this goal goes in, if this chance goes in and results in a goal, it will be free. And it is. And Julian Benker has bagged a hat-trick at the Emirates Stadium. A slow start to the season, but Benker has turned up in these recent key games. O'Connell to Koulibaly, lovely through ball by Mamadou off the bench. And Marek's cross finds Julian, and the Austrian fires it home. 3-0 3-0 for Millwall, and as things stand, a big 3 points. I say as things stand, it should be a win now. If we let this slip from here, it'll be a massive joke. We're cutting the gap on City to just 1 point. This is going to be an absolutely huge result for us, and I said it as the game started. I really believe this season our best chance of silverware is in the Premier League, as Nelson is denied by Petkovic, who is on fire of late. Petkovic, right, I don't know what's happened to Petkovic, man, but seriously, he has been absolutely brilliant in these recent games. 3-0 the final score, though. A massive win for the Lions. We extend the gap on Arsenal now to 3 points. We leapfrog them, and again, cut the gap on City to just a point as well. And I'm passionately going to say, I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. That is a massive, massive victory. And I'm so pleased for Nana and Daniel stepping in for Timon and Allsop as well. A big game at the Emirates, a massive game, and he helped us keep the clean sheet, our 3rd in a row against Chelsea, Barcelona and Arsenal as well. Brilliant motivation heading to the Benfica game as well. Oh, what a huge win for the Lions. Get in. And Julian Benker back to his best, I think now. 5 goals in 3 games for Julian. And as we have Benfica at the Den on Tuesday night, it's a massive game in the Champions League. But just look right now at what is going on in the Premier League with our recent form. It's been absolutely fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row where we've got the win. And after losing 2 of our first 4, an 8-game win streak. And in that streak as well, United, Spurs, Chelsea, Arsenal away as well. Absolutely fantastic. And that game on the 11th of December, Manchester City. What a match that's going to be at the Den. Where, as things stand, possibly, we could go top with the 3 points. Still, massive win that one. Now let's get to Tuesday night. What a game that's going to be as well against Benfica. So here we go then. Diving into the second and final game of today's episode. And the penultimate game of the Champions League group stage. Barcelona played earlier, as you can see. Beat RB Salzburg by 6 goals to 0, as they're going to claim the wooden spoon and finish rock bottom of the group. But for us, as we take on Benfica, a reminder of the group right now and how it's looking. I really feel we need to win this game. Now, I fancy our chance to beat RB Salzburg away in Austria based on how they performed so far in the group, but you just never know. And I don't know what's going to happen in the final game between Barcelona and Benfica. So really, I think we have to win tonight. I don't think a draw is going to do it. I think we have to get the win. And actually, you know what? We do need to get the win, don't we? Because obviously the head-to-head record goes before goal difference. So yeah, even if we drew this game, we'd still be 3 points behind. And even if we beat RB Salzburg and Barcelona beat Benfica, we'll still finish in 3rd due to head-to-head record. So we have to win tonight then. We have to win at the Den, otherwise we're guaranteed a 3rd place finish. So we go to the 4-2-3-1 for the game, as we always do in Europe, our normal system in European competitions. And this will be our lineup. Now, I wasn't sure about the goalkeeper, I really wasn't. Do we go with Peck, which has been on fire in recent weeks, or do we start Rulli, the experienced Argentine, who, to be fair, did get a clean sheet against Barcelona? I think we've got to let Rulli start tonight. I think we've got to keep Rulli in goal for our European games. Our back four, though, is Timon, Allsop, Vacek and Pereira, because Ferencvac right now needs a rest, to be honest. And in midfield, Paulo and McKennie are our CMs. We've got Luiz on the left, Menji starting on the right. He comes good in big games so often. We need a big performance from our Salvador winger tonight. Riley, the advanced playmaker, and of course Julian Benker, with 3 goals in his last game, is leading the line. On the bench, Petkovic, Stones, Pingu Koulibaly, O'Connell, Marek and Kabaki as well. So second and final game, it's Benfica at the end. We must win, otherwise we're out. Come on, you Lions. So here we go. First start's going to come to Benfica, and Balbuena in our area plays it back towards Bustos, who crosses. Davidson heads it off the underside of the crossbar, and McKennie puts it behind for a corner. Well, that would have been the worst possible start. Off the woodwork, our visitors almost going in front, and we're still tied at 0-0. They are our European rivals. We said that in the first game of the group stage. They're our European rivals. They knocked us out of the Europa League 4 years ago. Or was it 3 years ago? I think it was 4 years ago. And now they're trying to dump us out the Champions League as well. Here's Villarreal, but Paulo wins it back and finds Benker. And Julian finds Luiz, who's bearing down on goal, and is denied by Nato. Terrible effort by the Brazilian, and a simple save. Still 0-0. Come on. Come on. Half an hour in, still tied at 0-0. And we've not done too badly out there. We've had more shots, more on target, and more of the ball as well. But we're still deadlocked, and Benfica right now are going to be more than satisfied with this point, because again, that will guarantee qualification for them. Here's O'Reilly on the ball, finding Paulo in lots of space here, about 35 yards from goal. Looks to roll it through to his teammate Luiz and finds him. And the Brazilian turns on the afterburners to beat his man and cross the middle. And O'Reilly's arriving off the crossbar. And Zarate heads it behind for a corner. Twice the woodwork struck, 1 apiece for either team, as we're still tied at 0-0. Corner headed away, and McKennie keeps the ball on the ground and finds Menji down the right. Flag stays down, cross into the middle, dangerous delivery across the ground, but hooked away for a throw in. Good spell of pressure to end the first half, but it comes to nothing. Or will it? One final chance here as we enter stoppage time at the end of the first period. Benka flicks on, but straight to Rodriguez, and Benfica will get the ball on the ground as Balbuena inside the centre circle finds Villarreal. Back to Pineda, out wide towards Davidson. And here come our visitors, down this right-hand side. That's a brilliant cross. Bustos arriving. Rudy with the save. Thank goodness for that. 2 let-offs in this game. One at the start of the half, one at the end of the half. But as things stand, we're still tied at 0-0, and this result will see us out of the Champions League. So I'm going to say to the boys, in the biggest 45 minutes of the season so far, ooh, what do I say? You know what? I'm going to say to the boys, get back out there and grab that 1 goal to win this for us. I think this game could be settled by a point, and I'll individually criticise the team as well at the break too to fire them all up. I think 1 goal will separate the 2 sides. If we get it, that could be the win we need. Come on. Well, it really is beginning to look like squeaky bum time is right around the corner. 22 minutes on the clock and we're still tied at 0-0. We haven't created anything in the second half. And I might have to switch to 4-2-4 now and try and get these chances for us. I'm going to take off O'Reilly, who's been particularly poor out there, and bring on Wacky Kabaki to play alongside Julian Benker up top. I might possibly bring on O'Connell for Menju, who sadly has not performed well out there for the first time in a while in a key game. I think I will do actually. And I'll make those 2 changes right now, and we'll also make a couple of changes here as well. Go to an attacking style of play, stop playing out defence. We'll go more direct in our play as well. We'll be a little bit more fluid in our team shape too, and let's be more expressive as well, and close down a little bit more as well. Push higher up a little bit too, and try and get the ball back quicker. So 60 minutes to go. Made those 2 changes and the tactical changes too. Can we find a winning goal? It's Weston McKennie on the ball, finding O'Connell off the bench. Into Kabak is the subs link up, but Dale loses it. And it's cleared away. Benfica right now are hanging on to the point. I say they're hanging on, not really. They're comfortably hanging on to the point, which will see them through. But here's Kabaki on the ball. And Dale finds Weston. And out wide is Keith, and he's given it to him. O'Connell now has Pereira on the overlap. Can he slide him through? No, he can't. Forced backwards. It's a poor ball as well. Thankfully, Paolo gets it back, though. And the Dutch midfielder finds Benka and Julian with Timon out wide, who crosses first time. And Luis is there, and he's taken down. And a penalty. Oh, please, Julian. Please tuck this home. 15 minutes on the clock. He scored twice against Barcelona, missed one, scored one from the spot. And it's saved! But just like against Barcelona, it's deja vu! Julian Benker misses the penalty, but turns in the rebound. Oh, why'd you do this to me, Julian? Why'd you give me these heart attacks? Saved by Nato, right down the middle, but first to react turns it home and puts us in front. 1-0, and Benker right now can't stop scoring, back to his best. Don't want to make any more changes right now. We're leading by a goal as things stand. Just put us back on level terms with Benfica. We'll still be behind on the head-to-head record, but if Barcelona can beat them on the final game and we beat RB Salzburg in Austria, we'll be going through. It's Paolo to Timon down left-hand side into Luis. Oh, and Luis makes it 2, and that should put the game beyond doubt now. Timon into Luis, now left side pairing combined for the second goal that should give us the 3 points in this wonderful little run we're on right now. We're picking up big win after big win. Benker to Paolo, nice ball to Timon, takes the touch, rolls it inside, and Luis with the finish puts us 2 goals up. That should be the game. 3 points in the bag, a massive win, and a must-win game. Come on. Oh man, oh man, oh man. You know, I would definitely say this is our best run of the series so far. I think this streak we're on right now, this run is the best run of the series so far. When you consider the gravity of the situation and the significance of these games and what they mean, the opponents we're facing and the results we're getting at a key stage in the season, at a massive moment and a massive stage in the series as well. You know, I think now we're becoming a winning team. You know, for a while we were in that period of uncertainty where we're lingering on the edge, but now we're becoming a winning team. And actually, I just realised, due to that late goal by Luis, that means we've overtaken Benfica on the head-to-head record as well, haven't we? Because, have we? I think we have. I think we've gone second now. I'll say once again, I'm very pleased with the result and performance again. It's another clean sheet as well. It's another clean sheet. That's 4 in a row. Against Chelsea, Barcelona, Arsenal and Benfica as well. I'm so delighted with our team right now. Our team are stepping up at such a key stage in the series. Massive win there. And does that take a second or not? I think it might do. Let's quickly go and check the table right now. What's seedings? Let's check the table right now. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, second place. We're into second place because we're behind on the goal difference swing. But on the head-to-head record, we now jump into second place over Benfica. And we are level on points. But that means if we beat RB Salzburg in the final group game away in Austria, which, touch wood, we should do, that will guarantee qualification regardless of what goes on between Barcelona and Benfica in the final group game. So a massive victory, a huge win, and right now we are just on fire. Every single player is stepping up. No one is letting the team down. This is definitely, I think, the best run of the series so far. This has been absolutely fantastic. Long may it continue. So that will end today's episode of the Football Manager series, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, please drop a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated, and they really help the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic Sunday evening, and I'll see you for the next episode tomorrow, where we'll come back for RB Salzburg away in Austria, where a win will guarantee qualification, and then the big one, Manchester City at the Den, in a second versus first clash. Have a great night, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for yet another massive episode very soon. Bye.